Hello and good afternoon. My name is Amy Gill, your pharmacist that cares. So today I wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about something that is brought up every time I'm at the pharmacy. And it's more than just once a day when I'm working that I hear this question. And the question is, do I need a probiotic? So I have customers come up all the time with this question. They have no idea even where to go. We have an entire aisle to choose from, and sometimes they're actually in more than one spot in the pharmacy, even over like with the vitamins, and then they get their whole aisle by themselves. So it can be very overwhelming. And people think if there's these many different products to choose from, what is the difference? And do I need one? What does a probiotic really do? So really, in a nutshell, it's going to help preserve and support that intestinal microflora in your GI tract, so in your stomach. So it wants to help with the good bacteria. So how do you, we've talked about gut health a lot because gut health really relates to so many things. So how do you know if you have an unhealthy gut? Well, the first and most easiest sign that people would see is an upset stomach. So just besides an upset stomach, we're going to see gas, bloating. Some people can see heartburn. You could see constipation or diarrhea. So really anything going on there in the stomach is a possibility there is something going on with an unhealthy gut. Another thing you might see is trouble sleeping. Believe it or not, those things are connected as well. So if you're going to have sleep disturbances, what else are you going to have? You're going to have this constant fatigue. You're just going to be run down, just not feeling like yourself, just not having that energy that you normally do because there's something going on the inside. Now, the next point I'm going to talk about, I've talked about several times because I talk about how everything is connected. And that's going to be skin irritation. If you have gut issues, skin irritation, and skin pimples and all kinds of blemishes, those kind of reactions can happen when things are going on the inside. I'll give you just a quick example. Think about when you were very stressed about something. Let's say the next day was a big day for you. We had a big interview. Maybe there was something maybe it was graduation, maybe it was a wedding, maybe it was just even something you're excited about, but still there's a lot of stress involved in that. So those things, what happens when you wake up in the morning? You might see a blemish or some sort of other irritation on your face. That is the stress all coming from that bad gut coming out and showing itself somewhere you don't want to see it. So that is another sign of things going on inside your gut. If you have food intolerances, there might be something going on with an unhealthy gut as well. So you can see that, and this is a tiny list, you guys. These are some of the most common ones that you would see when you talk about signs of an unhealthy gut. So if those things seem to be something that you know yourself or somebody that bothers you, then maybe we need to talk about why you need a probiotic. So what in the world is a probiotic? Probiotic is made up of the good bacteria. So it's going to help fight that bad bacteria when there gets to be too much of it in your gut. So a lot of times I have people come to the pharmacy and they're going to pick up an antibiotic. And the doctor usually recommends getting a probiotic as well, because with the antibiotic, it's killing all that kind of stuff in there. And it also can kill some of the good bacteria. So we have to replace that good bacteria because we don't want the bad to take over. So that's just kind of the easy term of what a probiotic is. Now, there are other things that can go along with a probiotic that help it work synergistically, and that is a prebiotic. So, oh my goodness, I know, probiotic, prebiotic, there's so many things. So what is the prebiotic? Well, think of it as like plant fiber that acts as food for the good bacteria. So we need that good bacteria to keep flourishing in order to fight off the bad bacteria and not let it take over. So we have to feed it somehow. So the prebiotic actually feeds that good bacteria. So see how they work together? Super important. Now, there is another component that is kind of hard to find in some of those items that you might just randomly come to the pharmacy and look for, and that would be to include digestive enzymes. Now, when all three of these things work together, that is when you're going to get the optimal support for good gut health. So what do digestive enzymes do? Digestive enzymes, they are going to be what breaks down the carbohydrates, the fats, the protein, the fiber, the lactose. So all this does is going to help support you to absorb the nutrients from the food you are eating. See why those are important? So the digestive enzymes actually play a really key role in your body getting the nutrients that it needs from what you are eating and helping to break down all those things. People don't talk about those as often as the probiotic. That's kind of like the big umbrella term. When you come to the pharmacy, that is what people are going to be talking about. That's what they're looking for. But really, when you can put all three of these things together, that is when you are going to see the most benefit. So again, taking something like this daily is really important for all of us because we need to break down what we are eating. We need to make sure we are getting the optimal nutrients from our food. We need to make sure the gut is staying healthy and it is able to like flourish and take over any bad bacteria. So what is this going to do? This is going to help with our skin. This is going to help with all those stomach upset problems I was talking about, all the gas, the bloating, the constipation, the diarrhea. A good, healthy gut, you're not going to see those problems. Some people don't realize how bad they felt until they realize how good they can feel. They're just used to living with that. You don't have to live with that. There are things you can do to make yourself feel better and be happy. I talk about being happy and healthy. If you don't feel good on the inside, if your tummy hurts, you're not going to be very happy. You're just not. And people deal with these problems every day. So what does that lead to? All these things. But if we can work on fixing that unhealthy gut, everybody's happier, everybody feels better, and the world to me is just a better place. It honestly is. I know that maybe sounds kind of silly, but you really cannot truly be happy if you're not healthy. So it's so important that we take care of the health and we do it here. This is what I love to do. I don't want to see you guys at the pharmacy. That is not at all. And you don't want to come see me at the pharmacy either. We need to take care of those problems before they get to that. So let's fix your gut, which is going to fix so many other problems. The skin, the sleep, the fatigue, all those things go into one. I personally take the combination, or I guess it's not really a kind of combination, the probiotic, prebiotic, and digestive enzyme. I take this trifecta of amazingness every day. It's just in a little packet. I mix it every morning. You can actually mix it in water. You can mix it with other foods. You can mix it in a shake if you drink a shake in the morning. But I never go a morning without doing this. This is key. If for some reason I forget or I'm running late trying to get out of the house, I realize that I didn't do it because you just don't feel your best. Once you're used to feeling your best, you don't want to feel any other way. So if you guys want some more information, kind of what I do, why I chose what I chose, if you guys want to try a sample, just holler at me. I would be more than happy to send one out to you and you guys can see what feeling good feels like because we all deserve to be happy and healthy. Please reach out to me if you guys have any questions. If there is another topic that you would like me to talk about, please let me know. I just know this is something at the pharmacy, like I said, that every day I get numerous questions about. So I wanted to address it here and hoped to educate you guys a little bit and answer some of those questions that are on a lot of people's mind. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and please let me know how your pharmacist that cares can help you. Have a wonderful day, guys.